Please stand for the pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
GM97! Assemble! Good morning, Tigers! I'm Tiffany.
And I'm Lauren. And today is Tuesday, September 16th. Today is the day schools in Wisconsin talk about a Wisconsin woman who worked to resist the Nazi regime. Mildred Fish was born in Milwaukee, Wisconsin in 1902. In 1926, she married German lawyer Everett Harnack. They returned to his native Germany in 1930, where she worked as an editor and writer, and he as a member of the German government. They were leaders of the resistance group Red Orchestra. After their arrest by the Gestapo in 1942, she was sentenced to a 6-year prison term and he was executed. Adolf Hitler personally ordered her case reopened, and she was beheaded on February 16, 1943. Mildred Fish Harnack was the only native-born American known to have been executed by the Gestapo. Let's take a moment to recognize this brave woman.
Today is Art, Business, and FCS Department collaboration, so take note if you have an advisor who is an art, business, or FCS teacher.
FCCLA has its first official meeting this Thursday during Focus. Don't miss it.
The Tiger Investment Club had its first meeting last Thursday. If you were unable to attend but are still interested in this club, please attend our next meeting on Thursday, September 23rd during Focus.
If you are interested in becoming an officer, applications are available on the bulletin board outside Mr. Robles' room. 224. Robocop.
Please leave the completed application with Mr. Roble.
Yeehaw! The LMC will be closed during Focus today. Please plan to find another place to go on Tuesday.
This is a day late, but wanted to recognize a few students who went above and beyond this weekend by giving their time to help at the Green Life Expo that was held at the Ice Arena.
A big thanks to Courtney Heltz, Jojo Arnaud, Andy Lilja, and Michael Skilling, who took time out of their weekend to enjoy the event and then later assist community members with a great cleanup.
Thanks to the Braggs and Board Ski Club students for helping with the recycling too. Way to show the Tiger way.
Recycle. Are you heading to the GM97 open house today? Stop in during Focus to find out more about what we do here.
And make sure to sign up for an audition. The sign up is on the door outside room 101.
That's Miss Teeden's room. We've got one last thing for you.
If you haven't been going out to the sporting events, Devin Newby is going to tell you what you've missed in.
The Tigers took on the Platteville Hillsmen last Friday night. Let's take a look at that game in this week's football update. In the first quarter, Jack Rue sends a pass out on the 16-yard line to Matt LaFonge, who runs the ball into the end zone, making the Tigers the first team to score points in the game, just under 9 minutes left in the quarter. There was a failed pass during the 2-point conversion attempt, and the score stayed at 6-0. Ryan Millis had an amazing breakaway in the middle of the quarter that put the Tigers on the 2-yard line. Zach Zilmer used that to his advantage and ended up running the 2 remaining yards into the end zone and gaining 2 more points in the conversion. This brought the score up to 14-0 with around 6.5 minutes left in the first. The Hillsmen fired back with just under 6 minutes left in the quarter to gain 7 points with a touchdown and a kick. The Tigers ended it on a high note, however, as Zilmer managed to run one more ball into the end zone to extend the lead to 20-7. We didn't see much action in the second quarter from the Hillsmen, but the Tigers managed to get another touchdown, bringing the score up to 26-7. Millis finished up the half by gaining 2 points in the conversion to put the score at 28-7, with just over a minute remaining in the first half. The third quarter was the final quarter in which any team scored in this game. The Hillsmen snuck by the Tigers and made a completed kick, which brought the score up to 28-14. The Tigers won up to the Hillsmen, however, when Ryan Millis ran from the 31 for a touchdown and Rue ran for the final 2-point conversion. The girls' tennis team is hosting Viroqua and Altoona at home starting at 4 p.m. this afternoon, and the girls' volleyball team has a game in Viroqua with varsity starting at 7:30 tonight. But if you can't make it to that game, the girls will be hosting Luther at home on Thursday night. Varsity starts at 7:30. Finally, the Tigers will be back in action against Arcadia at home, defending their perfect record once again. Be out on the field at 7 p.m. to watch that game. A big shout out to Megan Engebretson for shooting some of the film you saw. I'm Devin Newby, and that's your football update.